One of the hardest fitness races I've ever done. 8 stations, 8 kilometers, 33-degree weather, a weekend full of thousands of people. This was HYROX, New York. Feeling pretty good. I'm pretty nervous because this kind of event isn't really my specialty. Bodybuilding, like the entire thing is hard, right? Like you have like your nutrition, your workouts, but the day of that you actually perform is like one of the easier parts versus HYROX is like, in my opinion, very hard all the way through. It's more enjoyable because obviously the diet's not as heavy, but today's gonna be the hardest day out of everything because this is the one where it's like you're competing, you're going as fast as you can, as hard as you can, and that's just like a little bit more nerve-wracking for me because I just haven't been in that environment in a very long time. And I think overall as an athlete, I've always been someone to perform in like that 2-minute range. So doing something for over an hour is like kind of tricky and a little bit nerve-wracking, obviously. So today overall, we have a goal time around 1:15. Obviously with the hotter weather, we don't get 1:15. We're not going to be heartbroken by it. We have other events coming up in the future. We have HYROX Toronto. We have the HYROX Cruise, which is my announcement that I'm going to be on there. So if you guys want to come and join us, Jackie and I will both be on there, plus a bunch of other athletes. There'll be a race. It's going to be, like, if you're someone into HYROX, like definitely check it out. I think it's going to be a great experience and it's their first experience. So that's like something you get to say that you've been on, is like the very first ever HYROX cruise. I'll have tickets in my link as well as somewhere probably on this YouTube video as well. That's kind of how we're feeling for this race in terms of how we fueled up. We had all you can eat sushi yesterday. We went to an omakase and then we had lots of protein and rice. I mean, like, can't really go wrong there. And then this morning we've had bagels, we've had coffee, we've had water. There's actually one packet of Hydrate in here already, which is this just a regular formula. But then right before the race, about like probably 30 minutes before, I'm gonna have the Hydrate Black, which just has way more sodium plus a little bit more caffeine in it. Or actually caffeine in it because the other one doesn't have caffeine. So this will help keep me energized and hydrated for the race because it is very hot today. This is around, I'm around 700 milliliters in, and then I have to finish this, and I think overall that'll put me in a good spot where I'm not having to pee right before my race either. Yeah, I'm relying heavily on Jackie today, not gonna lie. It's gonna be a 70-30 split. Obviously we're gonna be running, he's gonna be pacing us, so he's like, he'll be leading the pack today. You guys are gonna start to see how athletic Jackie is, and I'm super excited for that because you guys just see him in the kitchen, like cooking, but you guys are actually gonna see him cook today, all right? So really, really excited, and this is also our first thing that we're doing together, like in the fitness aspect, which I'm also super excited for. So also what I'm wearing today, we're doing Knicks colors. So Jackie's gonna be in orange, I'm gonna be in blue because we're in New York, plus the Knicks just won last night, which is so much fun. Like the energy in New York is just different. It's like very supportive. Everyone's in Knicks gear, it's so fun. And then shoe wise, I'm wearing the Rebel Fuel Cell V5s, which I find the most comfortable because I have a really flat foot, and it's like any other shoe so far for me hasn't felt as good. This one has good grip, it's good for running, and overall I just feel like the most confident in. So that's what I'll be wearing today. YoungLA for, like, you guys know, YoungLA for me is everything else. And then we're gonna do our best today. We're gonna try our best, we're gonna have fun because what's that saying? What's that cheesy saying where it's like, what a blessing it is to suffer in a choice you've made, or what is it? You know what I'm talking about? That didn't sound very inspirational, but it's the one where it's like, what a blessing it is to go through something tough that you've decided to do yourself. Again, not inspirational, but you guys get the idea. It's gonna be tough today. The weather's hot, the race itself is hard, but I get to do it and I've chosen to do it and I'm super lucky for that. So I'm really excited for today.
I am actually super excited and nervous at the same time. Not really because I'm expecting to have some crazy result, but you know, before the race you get a little bit of like the nervous jitters, and that kind of all comes out when like I start the race. I think we'll do really well, honestly. I think we're gonna kill it, honestly. The weather might play a role, but regardless, I think we're gonna do great.
How you feeling?
Nervous. Nerves are like 9 out of 10. I'm hoping that once we start running, I'll feel better though.
Yeah, I think once it starts,
like,
it's like it'll be
once the, actually, you know what? I think that when we're in the tunnel and it's like the build up before the fucking
peak. Yeah.
Oh, sure. Peak heart rate. Yeah. Peak.
I think with a lot of races, it's like once it starts, kind of it settles down.
But I do like seeing all like the mixed partners because you're like, oh, like everyone's matching in colors. It's like so wholesome. Ooh, I'm nervous. I got the nervies. I had to like nervous pee and pee. So that's fun.
What are we at?
Yeah. The sun is shining. There's a little bit of a breeze. So today's weather, walking here actually made it seem like it wasn't too bad. So we're hoping that it's going to be a good race today. That we're able to hit our goal time, 1:15.
I don't know. I mean, we walked up, we thought it was going to be like really hot, even because yesterday was like insane.
Yesterday was awful.
Yeah. But today, this morning, it was quite windy. So if there's a little breeze going on and we're sweating, it might help us a lot.
Yeah, I'm relying heavily on Jackie today, so he's carrying the team.
Really good.
I'm so scared. The race I don't know how to explain it, but during HYROX, it felt like one of the hardest things I've done, but I was still remaining calm. And I really, truly think that's because I had Jackie with me, constantly checking to see how I was doing and also really helping with the stations. He did a lot of the work, I would say, for the first 3 stations. So for ski erg, he did around 700 meters out of the 1,000. Sled push, he did 4 out of the 6. Same thing with the pole. I kind of helped in when I could, but he really knew that for me, the first half of the race is when I really needed to pace myself in order to make it to the end. He's a much stronger runner than I am, and I'm a weaker runner. So for me, just being able to conserve my energy, especially for a station like burpees where I knew I could just really send it. And that was honestly one of my favorite parts of the races. I know burpees is one of the hardest ones for some people, but it literally felt like no matter how tired I was, I'd be able to do a burpee. And so we actually had a time that put us in the top 1.5% of the entire New York weekend. In terms of after burpees, I was super gassed, so that lap after was pretty slow for us. Farmer's carry was actually really sneaky. Both of us agreed that that was a station that we weren't expecting to feel so tired on, but low-key, even though you're just doing a station, you're still technically running, whether you're holding the kettlebells or running after your partner. And honestly, it was way harder than we would have thought. Lunges felt pretty good, although the next day my glutes were literally cooked. I was going for a longer stride because I'm shorter, so I'm just trying to make up as much space as possible in order to like help with the timing. Wall balls cooked me, guys. You guys saw my Instagram. Wall balls were literally just not what I wanted. I practiced them beforehand in the warm-up area and they felt so good, so I wasn't really worried about it. But when it came to the actual station, I was like, oh my God, these are going terrible. And you know when things just get in your head where you're like, this is going so bad, and then it just gets worse? That's basically what wall balls was. So not my favorite station, not my best station, but definitely one that I really want to work on. And finishing with a time of 1:15 was absolutely amazing. Jackie and I were really, really happy with that. And we're really excited for Toronto. And even though I ended New York being like, this is so hard, I don't get why people do that, I will say if you are someone where New York was your first race like ours, people have told us do not consider it a HYROX typical race. It is not normal. You're outside. It's 6 instead of 4. There's just so many other variables that make New York a little bit more challenging than an indoor event. We just finished our first HYROX, 1:15:24, 24. 1:15:24. We got in with our 1:15 range, so I'm super happy with that.
I'm really happy with it, with the weather and everything.
With the weather, and honestly, it was really tough. Like, I feel like some people don't underplay it. They're like, oh, it's not that bad. Like, no, guys, it's hard. Maybe it's the weather. Maybe it's because of my first race, but I struggled. Like, there was parts of me that were just like, dig deep, this sucks, but it was a really good experience. Obviously, having a great partner was great too. Jackie really cared. You guys obviously saw in the footage. But
you gotta rewind the burpee broad jumps. That
was my shining moment, and then after that, I was laid back. But yeah, we got Toronto to prep for. We got the cruise to elevate our game. Hopefully you guys enjoyed our first HYROX. If you have any tips for the next one, drop them below in the comments, and we'll see you guys in Toronto next.